What a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. On the move from inside his 5. So Bowling Green's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, Dave?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Ballmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen again.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
To the air, it's Pine. Fires to the big fella. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Falcons decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Kent State's offense will have its first possession of the game. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not good. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game, Jesse?
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Sends it back in motion. On the option. Now the pitch. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the toss. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
You know, these little 1 to 2, 3-yard gains early, they're like body blows in a boxing match, and those gains become 10, 12, 15-yarders as the game goes on, and they wear this defense down.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Golden Flashes have their offense in high gear. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grab behind the line. It's Garcia. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to get the corner. Finding open areas. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give is to Garcia. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
How about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away? You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Ridley. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run.
Turning it on! Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Toss to the outside. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
Lofts one high and deep. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
Give to the running back. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Now 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and they need just a little space if they can find it. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
The give to the tailback. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll go to Garcia. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
The Golden Flashes are on the move. Gets the back moving. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Let's go. Leaves it with the back. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
The Golden Flashes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try to find room outside on the jet sweep. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
There's a lot of different ways to get explosive plays in this offense. You can run it, you can throw it. How about the jet sweep? When you've got a receiver with this guy's speed, everybody holds their breath because he has a home run waiting to happen. This offense needs to keep force-feeding this guy the football.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Breaks into the open. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
They'll toss it to the left. Inside the 25. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run. And the Golden Flashes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Motion from the back. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20th to 19-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they'll run it on the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
On the option. The pitch. Running to Green. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Not a lot of offense. In fact, no offense in terms of scoring there in the first half.
You got to give the defense credit on both sides.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Snap it to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Bowling Green! And that one will give him the lead.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the third quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trend setter. Let's see if this starts the offensive momentum.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. Oh, returns like that just swing the momentum. Almost took it to the how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now the toss. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run, a pickup of 6. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to escape it. Oh, he's got some room, entered at the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, makes your defense look silly.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Shakes off the defender. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, they go with a toss play, and you see the patience this running back has. I love when he has the ball in his hands. He's just able to sort of feel out where defenders are. He's able to see the hole open up. Once he sees it, puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. Nice carry.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
The sure hands, it's Garcia. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Falcons have taken it inside the 20. They'll try the run. Makes the stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Scanning the field, it's Pine. Rush coming in hot, and they've got him at the 29.
It's been really hard on this quarterback all game long. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give this defense so much credit because they've done a really nice job on the back end in coverage, but they've also been able to affect his rhythm with a solid pass rush, and you saw it right there getting the sack.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the catch. It's Greatly. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. They have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Big time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Sends it back in motion. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Garcia. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the 1st down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
Looking for a push on 4th down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. 4th and 1 is one thing, but 4th and 2, sometimes the coaches sort of chicken out at the last minute. Not this time. They go for it, and they get it.
I don't disagree. Just that 1 yard does make me think a little bit more. But, dude, I'm going for this. I work on this every single week in practice. I know I get the extra down now, so my 3rd down calls are even different. But 4th and 2, I like the aggressiveness to go get it.
Now the play fake. Got a man. It's Garcia. Turning it on. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Touchdown, Kent State! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Southern Miss is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 8 over Mississippi State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know that.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Oh, he's got a chance. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. And the Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give on the option. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Nice move to pick up yardage. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun, give on the inside. Still on his feet at the 45. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, BG. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the 4th quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time. Oh, he wants it all. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit. They've watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. They want to run this quarterback. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Now on the move. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Golden Flashes, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give is to Garcia. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll run play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He made the catch past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. 4th down. Gotta have it here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Berry. And he's brought down after a nice game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Garcia. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. He'll toss it. There he goes. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. He wants to change this route. They'll try to get outside. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Gets the back moving. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The golden flashes are in the hurry up. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Touchdown, golden flashes! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I'll watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to throw, it's Pine. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete, and the final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. You definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. If you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.